everyone. Gonna see if people hop on. Make sure I'm in the right group. Here we come. I see people. Make sure you comment below and say hi. And if you are, hey Risa, if you are watching the replay, comment with the word replay. Hey Lillian. Hey June. Hey girl, hey. Hey Tori. There's my boo thing. And Jamie, BC in the house. Look, representing. Hey Risa, hey lady, hey. Hey Kimberly. One of my faves, Tori, you're one of my favorite. Hey there, Jimmy. BC 30, I know, we got a lot of BC people up in here. Dina, Lillian. Awesome, 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 awesome. Catherine Cook's in the house. Can you show me some thumbs up that you guys can hear me okay? And we got Amanda T in the house. I know, like all of these people. That's exciting. And Miss Judy Hall. Hello, Miss Judy Hall. Yes, thank you, June, for that. Melinda. Hello, hello, hello. There we go. I know, right? BC rocks. Thumbs up. Everyone can hear me. Okay, so it is 5:02. I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to try my best to sign and talk at the same time in case you want to tag anybody that may need some sign language in this group, or you can share the video as well. So let me introduce myself. My name is Lacey Perkins. I am the director of the group Inspiring Dreamers with a Z. And I have been with Scentsy for 4 years. Woohoo! Hey, Melissa. So, I asked you guys yesterday, I believe, what are some topics that you wanted me to focus on? And I saw 3 major ones, and I decided to talk about all 3. I did a poll earlier, and I wanted to talk about all 3. So, we're going to start with team activity. Wasn't sure if that meant you need your team being active during the month. Oh, cool, Lindsay. Yes, I'm an interpreter, and I also teach interpreting and ASL for colleges. I didn't include that. That's a little thing. So anyway, back to this. So team activity. So I wasn't sure if you meant participation on a team page or if you needed some tips for getting active during the month. So I decided to talk about both. Okay, so first and foremost, we're going to talk about getting your team active on the team page. Great, June. Perfect. So, first of all, one really important thing, if you are a leader, hey Andrea, if you are a leader yourself, you have to be consistent with your posting, okay? Sit down and create a schedule, okay? You can have themed days. So Monday, maybe Motivational Monday. So maybe Monday morning you hashtag Motivational Monday, and then you have an inspiring quote, and you maybe add a little comment. Tuesday, maybe it's Talk About It Tuesday. Whatever. Find some themes that you can post about, and that hopefully will give you some more consistency. Wednesdays could be like Wahoo Wednesdays where you do team shout outs. Yeah, Tuesday can be a Tuesday tip, leave a tip below. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So you're going to need seven days worth of themes. Okay. And the reason is this is going to help you become more consistent with your presence on the team page as well. Now, also with that, make sure that you are also doing engagement kind of post. What do I mean by that? The easiest way for an engagement post, hey Susan, is a poll post. Okay, so you can create a poll on the team page, and it can be anything like thinking about doing a training, and then you list different topics, and then they can vote on it later. That is an awesome way to get people to participate. It almost seems that more people participate on a poll than a typical post. Hey, Tanisa. So doing polls on your team page is an awesome way. Asking questions. Now here, this is going to have a couple different parts. Hey, Brittany. Asking questions, meaning, so maybe you ask a question of who can tell me how do you earn shooting star? How do you earn that? How do you get that award? And ask them to comment below. Asking other questions like, tell me what you're doing today. You can say, show me how you're working your business. And what this is meaning, and it goes back to being consistent, is you're going to have to add your comment below each post too. So it also shows that you are leading by example. Okay. So asking questions, you can also be asking them or saying something like Happy Wednesday, tag someone below who's really inspired you this week, or show me your social media post, whatever, right? You kind of get the point of that. Another good way, and it's from SSD, Becca and Callie, they do something called hashtag happy mail, okay? What this is they use the words hashtag happy mail, and then they post like a challenge or an inspiration. So it's something that they're watching for behaviors and actions. So hashtag happy mail, screenshot a Snapchat video you sent to somebody. Hashtag happy mail, show me how you're working your business today. And it's their responsibility to come back and add that to the comment section, okay? Another great way is for engagement on the team page is asking your leaders. Maybe asking your leaders one-on-one to say, hey, do you mind to go live and talk about a specific topic that they may be focusing on that week? Maybe they're struggling. Maybe they had something that they did in their business that you want them to show. So asking other people on the team, and what that does is that gives them power to own that and really feel confident in their leadership role. Another way to piggyback that is if you have a frontline or a downline message you directly with a question, instead of answering it or going to go find the answer, you ask them, you go, hey, you know what? That is an awesome question. Do you mind to post that to the team page for me? Okay, that way they're also feeling some sort of empowerment and they feel confident that they can ask that on the team page. And it can be the simplest question, right? Where do I find the new catalog? Awesome question. Do you mind to post that to the team page? Why? Because you're going to empower that specific person, but what you're also doing is you're allowing other people on the team page to really see that you're not the only one with answers, right? You have to empower others, and that really takes the responsibility off of you and puts it back on them. So just be on the watch for that. Another really good one is if you have a team page, change the group type to social learning. And you can create units within the Facebook page. And I just recently started doing this, and I had awesome engagement last night when I started it. And I've seen it on other pages too. Hey, Carrie. So what does that mean? So get in there, change the group type to social learning, and you can create units. And the units help break down things such as party with a purpose or stuff from the new consultant guide. So you can break up the new consultant guide into units. So maybe one being like, hello, how to get started, right? Shooting star, how do you earn that? And you can break each thing down from the new consultant guide. One thing to remember with the team page, don't make it harder than it really needs to be. We want to work smarter, not harder. So use the systems that Scentsy has in place for us. Don't try to create your own systems or create something. But also, you can be also taking pictures of yourself of what you're doing. Hey guys, I'm sitting here waiting for an oil change, working on follow-up with Maven or my binder or Streak or whatever, right? And show them that. And then you can say, show me what you're doing today. Hashtag happy mail, whatever, right? And then to follow up with the happy mail, then anybody who has, I'm trying not to look at your comments, but please keep commenting. I will go back tonight. Please, please, please keep commenting, asking questions. But what you can do is you go back to everyone who responded on the hashtag happy mail, and you can send them a little something from the Dollar Tree store, some stickers, a postcard, maybe shout them out. If mailing is not in your budget, that's fine. So it's little things like that that really encourage people to feel powerful and confident in their own business and really start to engage. Also, and this is going to be hard for, and this is hard for me still, if you see something like a post and you know that answer, don't answer. Allow others people to answer, because if you allow that moment of silence, okay, people are going to start answering that may typically not show up on a team page. Okay, they may see that there's a question that's left there, and you might get like that random person or that quiet person that they know that answer and they see that. Again, that allows them to feel powerful and confident. Just not ignore it. Go back and check to make sure that it got answered, but don't feel that you have to answer right away, and don't feel that you have to know all the answers. There are some things that I comment like, awesome question. Do you mind a call support for us, and then come back and let us know? That's an awesome way to do engagement. Oh, hey, Daphne. I'm so excited. Yes. Yes. Yay. We have a sign language user. Woohoo. Okay. So that's really the main focus is on how you really encourage positive engagement on a team page. So now, how to encourage team members to become active in a month. Okay. Here's the biggest tip that I'm going to give you. You need to know your team, period. If you have a team full of hobbyists, let it go. You're not going to be able to force them to work their business to become active in 1 month. You can't force that. Let it go. Respect that they are doing it for fun and for a hobby. Respect that. Honor that. Let it go. Okay? If you know that you have some people who are focusing on as a business, encourage them. Those are the people who will become active. Hey, Lori. Hey, Alexandra. Okay? You have to focus on those people. If you have a team full of hobbyists, that's an awesome opportunity for your team size to grow. Because now what you're going to do is you're going to go out and start recruiting more to build and grow that team, that group, to be more focused on business. Okay? But if you have no idea who your team is, and you can't identify them, and you're expecting them to become active when that's not their expectation, things are not going to really fit and flow well. So you have to know your team. And a good way to do that is to create a poll to see if people are participating, because the people who are showing up will go up, right? People are showing up to participate. They're pretty there for a reason, right? They're not just there to lollygag. Your hobbyists and fun people, they'll show up every once in a while, and that's fine. That's fine. Check in them with once a month. You don't have to check in with them once a week as if you would a business person. It's two different things, and you have to respect that. You have to respect both of that, because this business is how you personally want to work it. And if they're not following your lead, it's, well, because it's their business, right? Okay. So that's number one on that. Okay. If you have people who are wanting a business that are struggling with becoming active, remind them, hey Annette, hey Debbie, remind them that they themselves can be the best customer for their business. Okay? That's an awesome way. So if they're struggling to become active, do they need laundry? Do they need wax? Do they need oil? Do they need a new warmer? All of these things. We have an entire catalog full of products. So remind them to be the best customer for their business. Okay? On the workstation in the business reference tab, there is a document called, and if it's not there, comment below and I will find it. I think it's called 50 Ways to Become Active. And it lists out 1 through 50 how to become active in 1 month. Okay? And this is active for this reason means 200 PRV. Okay? Another way, and this is a big one, and this may be sticky, but you have to lead by example, okay? If you are doing things and you're expecting them, hey girl, hey, if you're expecting them to get 200 PRV, 500 PRV, 1,000, 2,000, whatever, are you actually submitting that much PRV too? Or are you sitting there? Just sitting there, right? So you have to lead by example. You have to, okay? So if you're actively doing things and you have business perspective people in there, they're going to copy that and follow you. But if you're sitting there and you just show up once in a while, that's what your team is going to do. They copy you. And I will tell you this directly, and I tell my leaders this all the time. The minute a leader stops showing up on the team page, guess what happens? Their team stops showing up on the team page and in their business. Why would they? their leader, their sponsor, stops showing up. So I guess that means that they need to stop showing up. You can't. You have to become consistent. So if you have lead consultants, star consultants, superstar consultants, directors, whatever, they have to be showing up on that team page. They have to be. I know sometimes that a lot of team pages can have a lot of engagement and it blows up your Facebook feed consistently every day. I get it. I get it. But if your leaders are not showing up for lives, if your leaders are not showing up and commenting, if your leaders are not participating in a poll, why would the rest of their team show up? It goes back to being consistent and getting those leaders who accepted that lead role, right? Who are more than likely focusing on Scentsy as a business. You have to go back to being consistent. They have to show up. And that also goes back to being active on the team page, is giving that responsibility to your leaders to show up. Allow them to go ahead and go live. Give them that power and say, you know, guys, I think that's an awesome idea. Do you mind to go live for me? It's not just the Lacey page. I didn't create this so I can just post consistently. No, because I have other things I could be doing with my time. No, it's to help others, and you need to be able to support that. Yes, Jessica, thank you. Okay, one last thing on being active in the team. Scentsy does an awesome job of providing incentives for us to work towards, right? They do an awesome job of providing incentives, okay? But sometimes, as a leader, we like to do our own incentives for the team. Here's one thing to remember. When you are providing an incentive, are you looking for an outcome or behavior? Okay? We want to celebrate and acknowledge behaviors, not outcomes. I think I said that right. Yes. We want to acknowledge behaviors. So, this can also include in your hashtag happy mail or hashtag whatever you create, right? It could be, are you having booking conversations? Show me. Are you having sponsoring conversations? Show me. Okay? These are behaviors that we want to acknowledge. Now, the reason I said booking and sponsoring, because those are the only two things we get paid on. Stop, and I'm going to say something, and this really might be a hot, sticky subject, and I'm not going to apologize because I'm not sorry. Stop with the samples. Stop it. And the reason is, and everybody can go, oh my gosh, I can't believe Lacey said that, blah, 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 blah. Okay? Sample making does nothing for your business. If we're teaching our new consultants to make samples, they think if they sit there for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours and make samples, that means there's money in their pocket. No, it's a time-wasting activity. Okay? So reward, acknowledge behavior that is a positive way to help them improve their business. And samples is not, period. And you can argue with me later. I don't care. That's fine. Maybe you reward and acknowledge people for showing up on the team page and being the team cheerleader. Woo! Do you have one person that just pops up in your mind who is always doing positive things on the team page, complimenting? That's awesome. Say, oh my gosh, this week's cheerleader award goes to who? Right? Okay. Social media. Do you have one person that you keep noticing on Facebook, IG, Snapchat, whatever, that just keeps popping up and that are attracting marketing in the appropriate ways? Screenshot that. Show the team that. Okay? Reward and acknowledge that behavior. Samples that sit there with no behavior that follows. It doesn't even matter. Like, you can even pass out your samples. And that's the thing that was like an eye-opener for me, is that we sit here and make these samples and we pass them out. Samples, pass. Okay? Samples literally should be the dessert, the 1% of your time. And that means everything before that is taken care of and accomplished and effective. Yeah. And I will even argue, even in getting information really doesn't do much either, because you're not having those true, authentic conversations. But that's another topic for a different day. Okay, so that is active team. How are we doing on time? Okay, I'm going to kind of go quickly. I don't want to keep this too long. Sponsoring, aka recruiting. Okay. Know that there's a difference between a recruiter and a sponsor. Two different things. Okay? A recruiter goes out and actively is looking for people to join the team. Recruits them, gets them to sign up, and there you go. Figure it out. A sponsor is somebody who actively trains and helps them grow their business. Now, if you know who you are, there is no negative or positive to either ones. You kind of have to be both. You have to be both. You have to be actively looking, actively getting people to join your team. And then once they join, you have to be willing to sit down and take the time and hold their hand for a little bit, 70, 90 days, right? To sponsor them, to help them set them up for success. Okay, so how do you get people that are like, I don't know, should I join, should I not, right? How do you get them to get off the fence and just jump? How? Okay, so one good way is, if you have a team page, offer a VIP pass. What does that mean? Open your team page up to guests. Have them come in and look around, ask questions, see the environment, feel the vibe of the team page. Let them get a sneak peek into the world of Scentsy through the team page, okay? So make a post it to your team page and say, you know what? Our team page is going to be open for a VIP pass. Hey, Sarah. Hey, Ashley. And allow people to come in. Post this to your business page. Post that to your VIP page. You never know. Sorry, all ink up from stamping. I got a new order from a business card. Yes. And hold on. And I'm going to go back to sponsoring real quick. Here's one thing. I don't have business cards right now. I haven't had them in over a year. Oh, my God. My business must be crashing, right? No, not that's complete opposite. Okay, here's why. I have my cell phone on me all the time. Oh, you sell Scentsy? Yes. Have you heard of it? Yeah, I like it. I'm looking for a consultant. Oh, that's awesome. What's your number? Let me text you real quick so you have my information. Boom. You've just created and started developing that relationship. Okay? And that can tie into sponsoring too. So you don't need everything, business card samples, to be effective. Like I said, I've been without business cards for over a year, but I am my best walking advertisement. Okay? My cell phone case, I have it off at the moment, but it typically has Scentsy on it. Okay? Talk to people. Yes, the best thing you do is whip out a business card, or you get their Facebook name. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Do you have Facebook? Yeah, I do. Oh, awesome. What's your name? I can add you to my VIP group. You can get some sneak peeks. La 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 la. Boom. That's awesome development, right? They'll remember you. They see your face, okay? And all they're doing is just giving you a number so you can quickly text them. Or say, oh my gosh, just go ahead, pull out your number and text me. That's a little bit harder, so it's easier to get their information. Just saying. Okay, so with sponsoring, you have the VIP pass. You have the getting them to host a party. All of your hosts, you should be asking them, hey, did you know you can join for $39? If they have a $500 party, then it's free to join. Did you know that? My 2 things that I'm doing this year is when you host with me, you get to choose. You can take all the free stuff and run, or you can take all the free stuff and get paid and run. Boom. Okay? Get them to host a party, and we'll talk about how to book parties here in a minute. Get them to host a party. If you have a VIP group, say I am looking for temporary consultants to take 2 books, catalogs to work with them, show their friends, show their family, get a couple orders. That's awesome. One quick way as well, you have to get in front of people. If you don't know who I am and what I represent, I love home parties. Home parties are my passion. I absolutely love them. They are the foundation for this business. Okay? Get in front of people. Events, same thing. You have to be able to see that person's face and talk to them to develop that relationship. If there is no relationship, there is no chance of anyone joining the team. You have to have that relationship. Now, if you say, well, Lacey, I work my business from online, that's awesome. So then I'm going to challenge you and say, do you do live video? And you tell me no. Well, okay. You're not in people's faces. You're behind a screen and you're hiding, and you're not doing your business any good to be behind that screen and hiding. You have to be willing to go live, show that beautiful face. Look, y'all, my hair hasn't been washed in 3 days, not clean, okay? I'm still in my workout clothes from this morning's workout. Guess what? I'm authentically me, okay? That's what people want to see. They want to see your mistakes. They want to see that you're human. They want to see that your kids, if you were on yesterday, you saw Kimberly, okay? Her kid, what did she say? She had to go poop or whatever. Have that being seen in your video. Why not? Okay? If you know that there's going to be kids at a home party, maybe take your kids to play with them. Now they have a play date. Maybe you've developed a relationship with that. Have to be able to do that. Also, getting in front of people. Callie does an app, and I'm not sure what it's called, so if you know, comment. But knowing your surroundings, do you have a book club near you? Do you have a bingo? Do you have bunko? Maybe a dog walking group that you all walk dogs. Maybe there's moms that go out in the evening, right, in the evenings and walk with their kids. Maybe you can join them. Maybe there's a workout group near you. All of these things are getting you to meet new people, to expand and sponsor people and get them off the fence. Also one thing is taking that opportunity away. Next door, I don't know. I don't know the app. Taking the opportunity away. And one way to do this, and if I think of the way that I used last year, it's like completely disappeared. I've been thinking about it for 2 hours. I can't think about it. Is taking that opportunity away and maybe starting the conversation with, I just need to ask this. I may know your answer, but if you ever, you're such a great customer, you spend $300, within 3 months. Have you ever thought about really joining and getting paid for your purchases? question, right? And they can sit there and be like, yeah, I have, but I just don't have time, blah, blah, blah. Then that's when you can start getting those excuses and writing them off. Okay? Bookings for parties. Okay, guys? This is going to be like mind-blowing. You have to ask. You have to have the confidence to ask. And it's not just asking a friend from high school that you haven't talked to in 10 years. No, it's asking and it's creating curiosity. So if you have a VIP group, that's awesome. This is where you can use it, or you can use it on your business page on Facebook. Is, you know, which of these, you've seen the post before, create your own, or you can find something off Google, like, I'm looking to buy a new home, and this is what this room looks like. Which warmer would look good in this room? Okay. For everyone who comments, send them a private message and have and offer some kind of hosting incentive. Get them to host. Have an actual party. Get in front of people. Talk about the benefits of becoming a consultant. We talk about all three of these things that relate to each other, right? You have to be able to ask. You have to be able to strike that curiosity within your business. Strike it. I just went to Europe for completely free. What? Europe? Yeah. Spain, France, Italy, Rome, for free. Oh, how'd you do that? Oh, I can tell you. It's with Scentsy, right? And so then you got them with sponsoring. But bookings, you can do games. I love doing games, and it strikes curiosity. So there's a slew of games on the workstations, if you didn't know that. It's like a library full of games, right? And you can also YouTube games. You can Pinterest games. Find things that you even play with your kids and make them change it to Scentsy. Okay, for bookings, I do the bead game and I do the host stacking. What does that mean? I stack what they can possibly earn. I basically say my average home party is 500 PRV. I don't care if your party is not typically 500 PRV. Just say this, okay? Use the hosting grid that you have in your catalog to help you. So my average home party is 500 PRV. Scentsy says you're a rock star at that point. Let me show you. Show them. Do not tell them. Actually show them what they can get free for $75. Then build that anticipation. But that's not all. You can get a full-size warmer, a mini warmer, and 6 bars for free. But that's not all. Because you're a rock star, Scentsy is giving you 3 half-offs. So that means your diffuser and oil is half off. But that's not all. This is where I offer a personal special. I offer personal specials. If you can't, that's fine. But remember, you have your perpetual party reward. That's a half off item. So think, if you can afford $5, think of an item that's $10 and give that away as a hosting gift. If you can't do that, maybe go to the dollar store and get them a full kit or a bucket full of things. Offer that. Again, a personal special needs to be a one-on-one contact. Please go back to your workstation and read compliance to offer a personal special. That's all I'm going to say, okay? So those are ways you can get bookings for parties. Once you're at a party, play a booking game. Again, there's only 2 to 3 games that you need to be playing. 1 is an icebreaker, 2 is a booking, 3 is sponsoring. That's it. These 2 are your most important. These 2 are your most important because those are the only things you're going to get paid on. One other really good tip, you heard the term flip your hostess. Now think about flipping your customer. Kimberly came up with that. I'm just going to give her credit for that one. Flip your customer. What do I mean? If a customer comes to you and says, I need laundry, so go ahead and order me 2 bundles of the Laundry Love. Okay, so that's $100, right? You go, oh my gosh, you know you're halfway to getting $20 for free and one half off. Do you mind for like a week, if we just hold your order for a week, if you take like 2 books and maybe some sample testers to work or share with your friends and family? All you got to do is collect $100 more and you get $20 for free. So you get a mini warmer for free, and then you can get a 6-pack of bars for half off. Oh, really? Yeah. Flip your customer to a host. Create parties. Create small parties. If you have someone who's interested in a diffuser, again, you're more than halfway to a $200 party. So use the things that Scentsy provides us. Use the system. Use the verbiage. Use our catalogs. Use the grids to your benefit. Okay? Most important of all, get in front of people. Let them see your beautiful, natural, sweaty face with your kids running around, interrupting you, because that's life and that's being authentic, and that goes back to being a core value of Scentsy. Please drop your questions below if you have any questions, comments, anything you want to share. I will go back. I will read. On my end, it shows that the comments have stopped, so I'm not sure if that's true or if it's just my iPad being weird. But if you're watching the replay, comment replay, and then tag me if I haven't responded to you. Have an awesome Wednesday night, guys, and I will see you all later.